Awakened and feeling lonely? Stay tuned to the end of this video, for there are messages here for you, because you are here right on time. Divine timing. You're guided to this video. You've clicked on this video for a reason. There are messages here for you. If you don't understand the message, understand and take in what resonates to you. If you don't understand what resonates means, it means you're going to feel like my words are speaking directly to your soul. If you don't understand the message, but you feel it, just understand it and know that clarity will come in time. As I always love to say, is become aware of your energy. That is your power. That is what you create with. For so long in our lives, we've been giving away our energy freely to everything and everyone outside of us. Now it's time to be mindful of your energy and where you are putting your attention and focus, because that's where your energy is flowing to. Be very mindful of your energy. Don't let your gas run on E. Many of us in our life used to let ourselves just burn out because we got that hustle in us, right? To want to get things done and get it done right then and there so we can chill. Or we can go do our own thing and feel at peace because it's done. And now you're being taught to live a whole new way, right? And it's totally uncomfortable. But to you souls out there who are having an awakening or have awakened for some time now and you feel lonely, it is a natural thing to feel, because you wake up to things that people around you don't understand. You start to experience things within you that you don't have the words for just yet. You start to feel stuff that you've never felt before, that you are afraid to even speak about to the people that are around you, because you already know that they don't understand you. You already know that they set in they set in stone. So I'm gonna say it like it is. They set in stone. They set in their own ways. And you start to feel lonely because there's something changing inside of you. There's things going on within you. You're questioning so much about yourself and your life and your relationships. You start to question everything. You start to realize that you don't even know who you are. You don't have a clue of what you like. You don't know what you love to do, what you like to do. You feel like you don't know any of that. And for so long, you always thought you knew who you were. And so this is why many of us feel lonely on our spiritual path, on our spiritual journey, when we start to have an awakening. Because there's some weird stuff going on that you feel like you can't open up to other people. And this is why God blessed us with the internet. You see, many use it for entertainment, and many use it for education and knowledge. The fact of evolution, that we're able to have this conversation right here, you and I, in this time and space, is powerful. And because we're able to do that, we can utilize these tools to use them to connect out worldwide with lovely souls like me and you are doing here right now. And this is a blessing. We got to know how to use it. But when we start to wake up and start to feel lonely, we don't understand, like, why are we feeling lonely? Like, why is this feeling here so strongly? It's because you start to see that the people that are in your life don't even understand you. You don't even understand you at this point. And that's a good thing. You start to feel like you're losing your mind too. Depending on where you are, you'll start to feel like you're losing your mind. That's a good thing. Because you got to lose your mind to find yourself. Right? Your mind doesn't know who you are. It's in your heart. When you start to wake up and you start to feel lonely, another reason why you're feeling so lonely is because you're not resonating with your own life anymore, or the people in it. You're not resonating even probably where you live in at, the foods you eat and the things you doing, the activities you attend, and the friends you got around, the family functions, the what they call that, the holidays, whatever you feel like you're not resonating into it no more. And you kind of feel like you don't really know what to do. And sometimes you don't even know what's really going on inside of you. But know that this is all happening for you to change and become your greatest version. You see, you have to literally become someone different. You got to change the way you think and you feel and you act and you behave. You got to become someone different. The old you, a part of you, will die along your journey, and you will be reborn. You will be reborn, because this is the way that it has to be. You have to become someone different. And this new person that's being born within you doesn't resonate with much of your life that you have created, that you thought you wanted. You know, the beautiful thing about this journey is there's things that we thought we wanted that never made us happy. There's relationships we thought we wanted to be in that never made us happy. On top of that, no telling what we went through in those relationships, right? But the beautiful thing about it all, there's always lessons there. We never have to truly be hard on ourselves. Another thing I love about the journey is that when you trust the unknown, the unfamiliar, the unseen, you'll start to attract things into your life, people, places, things, ideas, opportunities that you never even knew existed, but it makes your heart sing. It lights your heart on fire, lights you up. You feel that passion, that drive, that love for these things, these people that you meet into your life. And that's what's going to be like when you attract in your soul family. And being alone, isolating, getting to know yourself, getting to know this new you, really working on these changes within you. You are then going to become that new person and attract in your soul family. You'll become a vibrational match to your soul family, and they will start to enter your life all in divine timing. People who understand you. See, when we try to stay the same because that's the only thing we ever knew, it's very familiar to us. We keep creating the same life, the same reality, and we keep attracting in the same types of people that really don't serve us any good anymore. And we've already outgrown this space. We've already learned so much, and we're done with that. Life is all about changing and growing. Your body is adjusted for that, changing, growing, moving forward, not being stuck in the past, right? So in order to attract in more things, you have to change because you manifest who you are. So when you start to be alone and getting to know yourself and making these changes within you, then you will become a vibrational match to things and people, places, opportunities, and your soul family who understand you. What I love about this journey is that you can unapologetically be yourself now. You always could, but it wasn't easy because we didn't know we had to learn, right, to get here. Always unapologetically be you. At first it seems mean, right? But then you start to realize what you're actually doing and it's just unfamiliar. You can unapologetically be yourself because that is what's going to bring in those right connections, those soulmate connections, those soul tribe families, those amazing opportunities, and so much more. Even great ideas that maybe maybe you're the one who had a great idea. It came to you. You downloaded that miracle and that idea. So anytime you get an idea, don't brush it off. Really sit with that idea and see why this entered your life, because you're the one who downloaded this miracle. You see, everything is vibration, frequency, and energy. So in order to manifest, attract in your new life, you got to become someone different. And it takes to be alone. And being alone will feel lonely because you've always been used to being around a whole lot of people. Many of you might have been codependent like I was. You were always dependent on others to show you this, show you that, do this for you, do that for you, teach you this, teach you that. Should I do this? Should I do that? You might have always had to ask others for things like this, and now you are learning to have to trust yourself, your decisions, and your choices. Just everything. What I like to see is say it's like it's not right or wrong here. Well, Spirit says it's not true or false. It's really about cause and effect. You will start to cause an effect in your life just for being on this isolation, being lonely, right? Feeling lonely. You feel lonely because you're never alone. And many of you are actually finding this out because you're tapping into your inner world, receiving these downloads and these messages. And you might feel like a voice just clicked in your head all of a sudden that says something to you that really resonates to your heart, kind of like what I'm saying to you right now, right? And you it's undeniable. You have a choice, right? So in order to actually find yourself, you gotta be alone. You gotta be alone to get to know yourself, because your energy has been entangled with so many people in your family, your friends, your jobs, and all types of things outside of you, and all this and that. And you start to call back your power being alone, call back your power sitting alone and being with yourself. So you may feel lonely because you feel people don't understand you. You feel when you speak pure intentions straight from the heart that people take it in wrong. That's because those ain't your people. The right people will understand you. You'll be understood off top. You ain't even got to explain yourself. Personally, you ain't got to explain yourself to nobody else. I'd rather just, what I've learned real talk is to let people, if they want to think wrong about you because they took a message in that way, let it be. I'd rather that than to destroy my inner peace, because it can be very frustrating trying to explain something to somebody who will never understand. People have different perceptions, and they only understand from where they are. And this is another thing that makes you feel lonely. You feel like you don't know who you can communicate with, who you can talk to, tap into your inner world. Your guides, your angels, your higher self, they love you. The Most High God of the universe, they love you so much. And this is also another thing of why you're being alone right now. You just feel lonely. That's just a feeling because of what you're doing. Isolating and taking yourself from the world and being one with you so you can get to know you. Yeah, I would not have isolated and been alone. I would have never discovered all these things about myself. And I thought that I was actually an extrovert. Like, I thought that I loved, being around groups of people and all these types of things. I thought that that was me. Only to find out, and I used to think that I didn't like being alone because I didn't like myself. And when you don't like yourself, when you may hate yourself, and you don't know yourself, that's why you probably hate yourself, right? You don't want to be alone with yourself. But many people on the planet right now are kind of being pushed in this direction of change, whether they like it or not. And many are getting very mad because they are not opening up to this change like you are. So know that it feels lonely at times, right? And me, like, I used to always wonder on my path, like, when am I going to find my soul tribe family? When am I going to find people who are like me? And when I started speaking on YouTube, I started finding lovely souls like yourself. And when I started coaching, I started finding people who are so in alignment with me. Like, we have so much things in common. The things that they experience, I've been there. We are all one. And that lonely feeling will go away. It will leave because you'll learn to love you, your time, your space, your energy. You'll learn to love getting to know you, looking after you, finding out your gifts and talents and your purpose and learning these lessons and so much more. You'll love that lonely time. I would say lonely time, but you'll love that time alone to you. You'll notice it whenever you get back out in the world, when you come from isolation, how much you really love that. You'll actually see that. That actually taught me that I actually do like being by myself. Matter of fact, I must be myself a certain amount of time a day. Like, I have to be alone with myself a certain amount of times a day to hear my spirit, to see how I'm feeling, to get my mind right? So there's so many reasons on why this is happening for you. Although you feel lonely, this feeling of loneliness will go away. Just give it some time. It's just new to you. So this is why you feel lonely on your journey, and know that truly you are never actually alone. You just feel lonely, lovely soul. I hope this message was beneficial and helpful to you. If you like this message and it's resonating to you, hit that like button so we get this message out to more lovely souls like yourself. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you, lovely soul. Share this video with anyone you want to share this video with. Check this out. Follow me on Instagram at Miss Kelly Travel Spiritual. If you keep coming back watching the videos, your lovely soul, consider tapping into the full awareness, love, and light that I'm sharing here with you guys each and every day by hitting that subscribe button and that bell so you get all the messages, the new videos that I drop. Learn to get to know you. Fall in love with you. Fall in love with your journey in the process and the changes that occur in your life. It does feel intense at times, and it is very uncomfortable. And that sometimes you might think, am I doing this right or wrong? I like to look at it as there is no right and wrong. Just cause and effect. Learn to trust yourself. Learn to trust your decision. Learn to know that you have free will. Free will. You can make your own choices and decisions. Really get to really embrace this time of being alone. And some of you people been leaving out of your life. A lot of things have been actually occurring in your life that's causing things and people to leave, to end up in that exact moment where you're alone. And that itself makes you feel like, what did you do wrong? You did nothing wrong. This is happening for you. I love to say this on my videos, to know that life is happening for you. It's not happening to you. It's all happening for you. It's responding to you. Take it slow. Take a deep breath. Step back and watch. Really get to know your inner world. Really get to know you and enjoy your process and your journey. And know that it's all going to keep getting better. The best is yet to come, lovely soul. Share this video with anyone you want to share this video with. I feel like that was so tongue-tied. I don't even know what I said, y'all. But let me go ahead and get up off here. Peace, love, and light to you, lovely soul. You're not truly lonely or alone. It just feels that way. And it's all going to get better. Each and every day, every step of the way. Peace.